Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Songbird.
Dante Black.
And we're back for another episode of Polar Opposites. Alright, so what I'm about to read is from an incident that happened a few days ago. And you know what, I'm going to just get straight into it. It says, I'm heading home on I-75, doing the speed limit and minding my own business. Several cars in front of me slammed on the brakes, so I knew a police car had to be in the area. All the speeders passed by the officer without incident. Then I passed by. He immediately pulled behind me and turned his lights on. Here we go. I took out my license and other documents before he even made it to the window in hope of making this encounter as quick as possible. He states that he's pulling me over for not having my headlights on in the rain. But it's not raining. In fact, it stopped raining 15 miles ago. The roads are dry. The sun is out. It's hot. He's standing outside of my car, completely dry. He proceeds to make up reasons why I'm being pulled over. And honestly, the whole time, I'm sitting here fuming and nervous because this police officer clearly has ulterior racist motives. Let me read that again. The officer clearly has ulterior racist motives. I'm thinking I'm thinking about all of the black men and women who have been murdered by police because of these unwarranted illegal traffic stops. I'm upset because there's absolutely no reason to pull me over. And there's nothing I can do about it but be harassed by this guy. The only thing on my mind was that I wanted to leave the situation alive and I wanted to get my daughter home safely. She was sleeping in her car seat. Long story short, I didn't play into his efforts to escalate the situation. I'm alive, I'm home, he's racist, and I got a ticket for $113. Lucky me, protect and serve is a joke. Now, when I heard about this, I was just hoping that she did say she got home alive and well, and her daughter was fine. I am upset that we have to live in fear every time we're stopped by the cops. Actually, my mom was stopped about 2 weeks ago. And when she told me she was stopped, I knew she was home and I knew she was safe. But the fact that she told me that she got stopped, I immediately got nervous. But it's sad that we have to live like that because we have to wonder, are we going to be able to walk away from this situation? And even though she was saying that she didn't have her headlights on and it was wrong, it should have never happened. There were other people in the same situation. If that was the case, he should have pulled everyone over too. That's just my thoughts.
Okay, when I first heard about this story, I was actually pissed. I was real pissed. I was gonna say a bunch of stuff that if the police saw it, I would be in jail. But I actually had to calm down and I had to rationally think about a few things. And that's not me. Anybody knows me, that's not me. One of the main reasons is because I couldn't get in contact with her to do the video. So
you're gonna make it look like it's my fault.
Well, yeah. But you actually saved me for not going to jail, so I thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. So yeah. A lot of these police officers that pull people over and you see them doing all this stuff on the news. Let me say it in the right way. Fuck all that. Listen, y'all are the ones that get picked on in school. Y'all are the ones that don't nobody want y'all. So y'all want to now, since you got a badge or now you got a uniform, now you want to get some type of authority. Listen, if you ain't get no authority when you didn't have that badge, that don't mean that now you get it. It don't work like that. To me, if you're a male, you pull over a woman and you trying to throw around all this authority, that's a straight pussy move. 110%. This is a female, right? With a baby. And now you finna come with this macho man shit. That's some bullshit. That is some straight bullshit. You a pussy. 100%. All of these guys that's pulling people over and they trying to illegally arrest you and all this other stuff, that's a straight pussy move. 110%. And I think it's real fucked up, and we talk about double standards on a lot of things, but it's double standards within inside of the police department. Let me go ahead and explain to you what I mean by that. If a crime is committed outside, they expect us to tell you who did it. They want all of us to help them solve the crime. Now, here's my problem with police officers. Do I think it's a lot? Do I think it's a lot of bad ones? No, I think it's some great police officers out there. I actually went to school with a couple of them, man. Shout out to y'all. And a lot of these guys are really good guys. They've been good guys. They haven't been the ones that got beat up in school and all of that other stuff. So these guys, they got something up here.
It's that one.
But here's the issue that I have with the cops, and I challenge all of y'all as police officers thinking about going to be police officers. All that. This is my challenge to y'all. Just like how y'all want us to help y'all, we want y'all to help us. You want us to go out there and you want us to tell y'all who's doing bad? Well, the same thing applies to you. You work with these motherfuckers every day, so you need to be the ones to say, okay, well, listen, I'm not going to continue to work with them because they doing this. Now, I understand, yeah, y'all got y'all little brotherhood at the same, but y'all got y'all own brotherhood, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? You can't expect us to do something that y'all not willing to do. A lot of y'all good police officers, male and female, that's as good as you are, you're not helping. Because you need to stand up and be like, if you know this officer is racist, or you know this officer has been proven to do racist shit, why in the fuck is that person still working now and that y'all haven't done anything about it? If that's the problem, y'all, what y'all need to do is y'all need to take a page out of everybody else's book and y'all need to protest. Say, listen, we're not going to continue to work as long as this racist person here, because at the end of the day, all of them innocent police officers that got killed, I think that was out in D.C. or whatever the case may be.
That was in D.C. and Texas.
All of them innocent police officers that got killed, all of those wasn't bad guys. Or females. They wasn't bad, but they had to pay for the bad actions of the few bad that's in y'all department. Y'all not speaking up for them. Y'all want to keep this code of silence and protect this and protect that. That ain't protecting nothing. You just protecting a check. A lot of you motherfuckers act like y'all was appointed to those positions. You wasn't appointed to shit. You applied. That's a fucking job. You're a public servant. You applied, so you put yourself in that situation. So I don't want to hear no gripes and no, but like, this job is hard and I was under so much threat and I fear for my life. If you that goddamn fearful, then maybe you need to get
another profession.
Exactly. You need to find another fucking job. Maybe you need to go to a call center, or maybe you need to go to fucking Burger King or something like that. If you that goddamn scared, if you that damn scary, why the fuck are you working in that line of work? That line of work takes a different type of person, a thick-skinned type of person. And if you that damn thin-skinned, that tells me one thing and one thing, that you was getting your ass towed out the frame when you was in school. Nobody respected you. Nobody wanted to fuck you, and nobody hung around with you. Yes, I'm saying it because it's 100% true. And I hate to see shit like that. You basically want to corner a female with a baby? How fuck masculine is that? That's not masculine. So let me go ahead and move off of that. So now let's move on to the next level. How do you fix this problem, Joe? How do you fix this? How do you fix this, bro? I got you. Man, how do you fix this? I got you. Y'all have to stop. And I'm talking to the community now. Y'all have to stop. Stop telling your kids to go do this and go do that. See, one of the main problems in our community is we don't have enough of us in the police department. Just like how the government floods the jail system with us, we need to flood the police department with us. That job is always hiring, but ain't nobody applying. It's always hiring. See, we can change this from the inside out if a lot of y'all will apply. But we stuck in that mentality of, oh, I ain't no police ass nigga. I ain't no police this. Well, look at it like this. Don't look at it as you a police ass nigga. Look at it like this. Now since I'm from here, I'm finna help my people.
Exactly.
Because when you apply, then that puts you in a certain area. You can even apply to be in that area. Not saying it's going to be granted. Not saying it's going to be granted. But you can apply to be in that area. That way you can help us. You can help us. A lot of y'all can do that. So instead of y'all running out to get these other jobs, then why don't you do that? And I know y'all looking at me, okay, well, Dante, why don't you be a police officer? I'm going to tell you why. Because I got a bigger plan that's going to help everybody else. I'm doing what I can to help other people. Being policing is not my thing. Business is my thing. And I feel like if I can open enough business, I can employ enough of us. That's going to essentially help us. So that's why Dante ain't doing it. You feel me? Now, if I didn't have a plan, I was like some of us that was in a situation where I don't know where I want to go in life, go there. Don't bring your ass off to the Army. There's nothing wrong with going to the Army. Well, it's things that come along with going to the Army, but it's nothing wrong. If that's where you want to go, by all means, go there. But if you don't know what you want to do, there's nothing wrong with going to the police department to help your community. If you care about your community and you care about the well-being of the kids,
community be better.
We need to see that. We need to see that. Y'all need to stop letting these people force y'all to get in criminal records. That's going to stop y'all from becoming police officers. Yes, that may not be your dream, but hell, working at Burger King and McDonald's ain't your dream either, and you doing that. So all I'm saying is, from a community standpoint, just like how they're using us to flood these jail cells, we need to use them to flood these police departments.
We need to change our mind frame of thinking that that's not the line of work we need to go into, because they're not protecting us.
Not at all.
What we need to do is protect us.
Not at all. I don't see why we should have to flood the police department in order to get good play. You think that these people, that our tax dollars pay for them. A lot of people, they don't know our tax dollars pay for that. It pays for them to come out and harass us. Every time a police officer get behind me or a black person, we shouldn't have to grab the steering wheel. We shouldn't have to cringe. We should get butterflies and all of that. It should be on some, okay, well, maybe I did miss that stop sign. Maybe, it was a rolling stop. What happened? Oh, sir, you rolled. Okay, I'm sorry. Here's my license registration. If I get a ticket, I get a ticket. It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be on the lines of, damn, I don't know if I'm going to make it home. Damn, I don't know if something's going to happen to me or something's going to happen to my child. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be like that. And so for all of y'all that are police officers or work with the police officer or have police officers in your family and you know that they're good, you need to stress to them that, listen, y'all need to start speaking up. Y'all need to speak up, because at the end of the day, like I say, them people out in D.C., a lot of them, they didn't do nothing wrong. They had families. They had kids. People loved them. People cared about it. Was it right for them to lose their life because of the actions of a few idiots? No, it's not. And so if you feel the same way I feel and you're a police officer, you need to go ahead and speak up, man. You need to speak up. Get these people out your department. That way it could be a better encounter when we dealing with y'all. That would change the whole mindset of fuck the police. The police ain't shit.
Exactly.
I think that y'all need to, hey man, stop. That's a dog, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, that'll help change the whole perception of police ain't shit and F the police and I don't talk to police, I don't snitch and all that other stuff. Like, no. All of that'll cut down. But y'all took that job as leaders. So you have to start by being a leader. Since you accepted the role, you accepted the role of a leader. So you got to be a leader, do some leader shit, start changing from the inside, and then everything else will follow. Lead by example.
All right, y'all. Songbird.
Dante Black.